What up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Lucky. The channel's Game On. We just keep gaming on. And we've got a huge update for Lies of P. Neowit Studios says Overture will release 2025 in the summertime. At some point, they haven't given an exact release date yet, but at the same time, there will also be an update for the base game Lies of P. Two things will happen. We'll be given a gauntlet mode, very similar to Sekiro's gauntlet mode, where we fight bosses one after another, and a boss rush mode, and also two more difficulty modes have been added to the game. So let's check that out and talk about it. Go over here to Tech Radar Gaming. We can see their article, which kind of summarizes everything the best that I've seen. We'll go over to VCG. I think that's who got the original article over here. Later on, and read a couple of things at some of their stuff. States. VGC, excuse me. They got the original article this morning. And we'll, like I said, go there and read that later on. But I want to read this one. I think it's a better, more concise version of it. So in this article, Tech Radar says Lies of P is set to receive a huge free update. Features 2 new difficulty modes in addition to a current standard. Battle Memories, Death March modes will also let players replay boss fights. Now, those are the 2 updates we talked about. Now, the 2 new difficulty modes are specifically called Butterfly Guidance and Awakened Puppet, both of which will provide a more story-focused, easier difficulty for those not used to the intensity of Soulslikes. So let's break down what that means really quick. There are going to be easier difficulties in the game, which already I hear the Souls community crying out against that, and I personally don't agree with that either. I think if it's a true Souls game, it can't have a difficulty mode. There's just one difficulty, and you use the mechanics in the game, the different builds, weapons, your own skill, to make the game easier of itself, rather than just change the difficulty. But the reason they're doing this, they say it right there, is to bring more players into the Souls-like genre and make it easier for newer players to access and have more fun with it right off the bat. The default difficulty that's in the game right now is being renamed Legendary Stalker. I think the Legendary Stalker is a character from Overture too, right? There's no word yet on what effects these difficulty modes will have on Lies of P, but it's easy to imagine reduced damage scaling for enemies and perhaps a decrease in enemy density. Well, it's just speculation there, they don't really know anything about it. There is also one more thing. Also bringing a dedicated boss rush mode. Named Battle Memories, you'll be able to access this mode at the Hotel Krat Stargazer after clearing the game at least once. So, you will have to beat the game to get access to the Battle Memories in boss rush mode. Battle Memories will let you challenge previously defeated bosses, both of the base game and Overture's DLC. Nice. So I wonder if you have to complete the DLC too, or just the base game. Doesn't really say right here. Each boss has 5 difficulty tiers, with the hardest tier, 4 and 5, locked until you've cleared the previous ones. So very cool. You get 1, 2, and 3 right off the bat. After you beat tier 3, you can unlock 4 and 5. They also tease that there might be some very good unlockable rewards for those who are willing to brave the harder tiers. Publisher Neowit specifically states, who knows what rewards await those who overcome these hardening challenges. Hopefully it's like weapons and, I don't know, some kind of like nice outfit or something. We'll see. Something you can actually use in the game. Now, Battle Memories are also being paired with a mode called Death March. This mode challenges players to defeat a minimum of 3 bosses consecutively with a limited pool of items and healing pulse cells. Now, this is a lot like Sekiro's Gauntlet mode, and I think you actually ended up getting skill base or skills after you finished that mode, whether you did the Shura run or something like that. I think the best skill in Sekiro is actually locked behind the Gauntlet mode too. You're also able to set custom scenarios here, selecting the bosses you wish to face. Now, that's actually pretty cool to me. So you could rearrange the order they're in, which is unlike the Gauntlet mode in Sekiro, which was pretty locked into the ending you were going for. You could run the Gauntlet in Shura, you could run it in, I forget what the other endings are, but either way, it was locked into what the ending bosses were. This one you could switch it up, so it'll be interesting to see what order people put them in and which one is the hardest. This update will arrive the same day as Overture DLC, releasing sometime in the summer of 2025. Sounding like a very substantial update to go alongside with the Overture expansion. This should be very cool, you guys. Super excited about this, and I think that the game should be coming out here in the next couple months. Obviously, right now it's May 25th, just the beginning of summertime. I think the end of June we might see Lies of P. It's about a month away till the end of June, and they're dropping all this information, all these updates right now, letting us know what's coming, kind of priming the well for next month. Very excited. I'm going to go back and complete my run of New Game Plus, get my character ready to go, and enter Krat once more, this time in the prequel with the Legendary Stalker. Anyways, unlucky. The channel's game on. We just keep gaming on. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys out there for Lies of P. Peace.